Hey guys, this is Pikmin Master, and I'm gonna do a Tops episode now. Now, originally, this Tops episode was gonna be a co-narration with Elka King and Miss Ozzy from Ninetales Commander's Exat chat. However, since my narration there was pretty bad, due to Pamela's Skype recorder, I might as well change it to something else. Okay, this one's gonna be Pokemon related, so here we go. Now, it's going to be my top 5 favorite Pokemon by type. Now, yeah, I was really going to put, favorite Pokemon by stats, by generation. However, I still find it pretty hard to do. So, I find it much easier to do Pokemon from every type. Now, this is part 1 of many. So, I'm going to do 4 types, being normal and the 3 starter types. And then I'll continue on with, later Tops episodes would be the other types. Okay, here we go. Let's begin. Okay, so number 5 for the normal type, Deerling Summer. So, yeah, Deerling Summer form's actually a new addition. I actually like this Deerling because it's green. I don't know, because out of all the Deerling forms, and even Softbuck, I actually prefer Deerling Summer form because it's green. I don't know. I just like green. I don't even know. I could put Deerling Winter because it's winter. Or I can even put Softbuck Winter instead of Deerling Summer. However, if it's between Deerling Summer and Softbuck Winter, I definitely pick Deerling Summer because it just looks better. Number 4, Audino. Yeah, Audino. Exactly. I don't even know why I put Audino. Maybe because it's a balanced wall. I mean, it's not exactly Chance. I mean, it's not as bulky as Chansey. Doesn't have as much HP or special defense, but does have more physical defense. So it's a little bit more of more of a wall than more of a standard wall than Chansey. Because at least with Audino, it could probably take a decent fighting attack if it's like max defense. Whereas with Chansey Blissey, use any physical fighting attack, it's pretty much dead. But I don't know about Evil like Chansey, but that's a whole different story. Number 3, Rattata. Yeah, Rattata, the original normal type. I don't know, I just like Rattata. It may just the nostalgia, just having faced against the first pure normal that you could find anywhere, because it's, yeah, Rattata. Kind of cool though. Number 2, Lopunny. Mainly, I know what I'm saying. It's only because I actually use one pick Dream Team. That's it. Because I actually use it for Magic Code and for Agility Pass. So yeah, number 2, Lopunny, because I actually use one. And number 1, you may think this is a weird one, Slacking. Now you may be thinking, why Slacking for number 1 for normal types? Well, it's because, long story short, it's part of what I call my A team, which a bunch of 6 of my favorite Pokemon go on to my Ruby. The others being Vaporeon, Slacking, Salamence, Metagross, Sneasel, and Gardevoir. I call that my A team. So yeah. Just take it out. I don't know. I mean, like Slacking. I don't know why. I forget. Okay, grass types. Okay, number 5 for grass types, Roserade. The only reason why it's number 5 and not number 4 is because I don't know. I don't really use Roserade that much. Number 4 is Lilligant, because I actually use Lilligant. Yeah, because I use Lilligant now. Now, actually, if I were to redo my favorite Pokemon by design, I'd put Lilligant over Roserade now. Okay, no, I'll put Lilligant over Snivy. Then put Snivy over Roserade. Okay. Number 3, Chikorita, because it's my favorite Johto starter, and Meganium, it's a really good wall. But actually, I don't know, I may just like Chikorita more, because, you're starting out Gold, Silver, right, and then you just go, I'm going to pick Chikorita, because Chikorita looks pretty cool, and it's a pretty decent wall. Number 2, Ludicolo. Freaking Ludicolo. I can say a lot of things with Ludicolo, but I'll just say it's number 2 for a reason. And number 1, it's Ivysaur, because this is my favorite starter of any starter form. Also, let's just say I still have my little Ivysaur doll. It's my favorite, my favorite doll I have. It's what I call my prized possession, my little Ivysaur doll. So Ivysaur became one of my favorite Pokemon. Well, until Gardevoir showed up, of course, but in between Generation 1 and Generation 2, it's Ivysaur. And then Gen 3 came, Gardevoir, and Gen 4 came Gallade. Even though Gen 5 introduced Gothitelle, I still prefer the previous ones to Gothitelle, but that's a whole different story. Okay. Now for water types. Number 5, a tie between Panpour and Simipour. But if I have to choose one of them, it's Panpour. Mainly because Crest just used Panpour to completely own Pikachu. I mean, if you think about it, Pikachu should be way around level 100, even more so. But Panpour's like, screw it, I'm just gonna flawless you to death. It's just hilarious. That's why Crest is my favorite Unova gym leader. Because of that, because of his anime appearance and his Panpour destroying Pikachu like it was nothing. It's hilarious. So people thinking, oh, Panpour beat Pikachu because Panpour... No, because Pikachu is weak. But honestly, because Panpour is that strong. And besides, if you look at the anime, people have beaten Chili more than anyone else. So, imagine the reactions to Crest. I mean, Crest is not probably that strong or something. But no one wants to fight him. Okay, enough of that. Number 4, Itzy Shellos. You know, the blue one. I don't know, I have a bunch of other water types there, like Gorbis, Tentacruel, Milotic in there, but I prefer Shellos, I forget why, to be honest, maybe because of the design. I mean, I would probably put Empoleon for a steel type. I'd probably put Gorbis, however, I don't use Gorbis, even though it's ridiculously awesome. Number 3 is Poliwhirl. Now, I forget whose favorite Pokemon it is. I think it's one of the creators' favorite Pokemon. I actually have a reason for it. I mean, I like Poliwhirl's design. That's just it. And some of Poliwhirl's moves are actually pretty cool. Number 2, Vaporeon, because, again, what I said with slacking, A-Team, and because of his bulky waterness and insanely insane. Okay, now, number 1 is Wartortle, because after Ivysaur, Wartortle is my favorite starter form. Okay. And plus, Wartortle is epic. And now, finally, for this episode, the fire type. My bad. Number 5 is Growlithe. Now, Growlithe was originally my favorite fire type, however... I ended up getting more and more favorite fire types. So, Growlithe's my favorite Generation 1 fire type. Number 4, Darmanitan. I initially didn't like Darmanitan, but there's one reason why I picked Darmanitan number 4 of all the fire types. And if you know my series pretty well, then you know why. It's my shiny Darmanitan. My first shiny Generation 5 Pokemon. So in other words, I like Darmanitan for number 4 because of my shiny Darmanitan. Number 3, Victini. It's either this or Reshiram. That's why I say Victini, because sure, Reshiram looks awesome. It's pretty good. I prefer its design over Zekrom's design. However, I didn't like the fact that it's fire type. So Victini. Actually, I'm actually surprised Victini's also fire type. I know. What am I saying? I'm surprised at Victini's types overall. I mean, it doesn't look anything like a psychic fire, but not a psychic fire. It's weird. Number 2 is Torchic. I think I mentioned that already. And number 1, of course, is Quilava, my favorite fire-type Pokemon. Because I think I mentioned it some other tops. So, yeah, I'm not going to say anything else. So, in the next... Eventually, I'll put other top episodes with the other Pokemon types. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later.